mentioned roller coaster rides, and I wondered, are you afraid of roller coaster rides?
Yes, I used to be afraid of roller coaster rides. And not just roller coaster rides, even I was very scared of heights. And I avoided any occasion where I had to experience anything which is a very fast ride, or going to the 80th floor of a building and looking down. Or most of the events which make many people feel thrilled were the ones that used to make me very scared. And at one stage, I really thought about it. It's very limiting to be living under the limitations of fears. And it was interesting that in New Zealand, when I went to the South Island with my parents, who are in their late 60s, and we all decided to go on a ski lift to the top of the mountain. And for me, it was winter, it was cold, it was snowing, and I just looked at the ski lifts and I thought, oh my God, I can't do this. But my parents were so enthusiastic to do that to accompany them, I just had to convince myself that no, I have to do this. So I just sat on the ski lift, and what I did was I just closed my eyes. And as the ski lifts, they started to move up, at one stage my mom said, just open your eyes, it's so beautiful here. So at that moment I thought, why should I not? What probably can happen? I can't escape. I'm still on the ski lift. I can't jump off it. And it's very high, so I'm scared of heights anyway. So I opened my eyes and I looked around. I just had an amazing experience of freedom. And at that moment I thought, what was I really scared of? I probably was scared because of my imagination. And when I did look around and look down, I just realized how liberating the entire feeling was. And I believe that this is not just a very rare experience in people's life. We do come across moments where things just shift like that. And what I have noticed is, at moments when things do shift from something which you are scared of to something which is very thrilling or liberating, is when we are able to overcome fear and see the love in it. And this reminds me of several mythological stories from India, where how some of the characters who were considered evil or demons, who were obsessed with doing what they did until they realized that the reason for doing so was because of fear. And when in these mythological stories, these characters, they come into contact with people who are wise, who emanate love, that their entire paradigm about life shifts and they start to embrace love as their philosophy of life. There's not a huge difference when we really look at me overcoming the fear of heights, or as I have spoken on my CD on the story of Angulimala, who was a obsessive killer who became a Buddhist monk. In fact, we do in our everyday life come across these moments where we have an opportunity to change fear to love. And recognizing those moments in our lives is what which can be the beginning of a new stream of wellness or well-being that we can start to experience.